Hi everyone, this is Tuckhog bringing you another English commentary. This is the second set between WeMade FOX and Samson Khan, between Shine and Miracle. Miracle, he's a really new player. He hasn't played a single Zerg game to date. So this will be his first. Should be pretty interesting. Colosseum is a Zerg. It's a Protoss favored map. It is a 4-player map, so we might see a very strong economic game played by both players. Miracle obviously being a player. It will be it won't be cross positions, which will open up some tactics regarding perhaps some rushes. It looks like in the top left we have Shine, and in the top right we have Miracle. Shine will be sending his Overlord in the right direction. Yeah, I really don't know what's going to be what both players will choose to do on this map. It is a 4-player map. It does have a protected natural as well as a semi-protected sort of third expansion. It is close to your main, but it doesn't have a ramp, and it is a bit harder to defend than your ramped natural in your main, which is really quite easy to defend. It looks like Shine will send that drone scout out. Another interesting thing about Colosseum is it does have that neutral Zerg creep colony in your choke, which makes it just that little bit easier for Zerg to defend their choke. You can obviously build on that creep. Looks like Shine will be going for probably, as he did last game, a 12 hatchery build, and Miracle putting down his barracks now. So I think that's about a 10 or 11 barracks. Yeah, he will be going for that 12 hatch, getting the hatchery at his main, at his ramped natural. Sorry. Miracle's SCV scout looks to be going in the right direction. So good scouting by both players. Shine is sending his drone to the bottom left, as his Overlord hasn't reached the right position yet. So yeah, he will know that that Miracle is now in that position, and he'll let his Overlord go. Shine also putting down his pull now. Yeah, and looks like Miracle is putting down a second barracks. We might see an early M&M sort of an M&M push. He hasn't got his gas. He's getting that now. Shine hasn't got his gas either. He is sending. This first-person view makes it quite hard to see. He is putting a hatchery at his choke, and his drone scout will get sniped by those two Marines. Yeah, back to the observer view, just a bit easier. I think that he has scouted. Miracle has scouted Shine's natural expo, and I think if Miracle can press this advantage that he has, Shine doesn't have any lings on the ground. He has 2 now. He's played a strong economic game. He's got 3 hatcheries down, but he doesn't have any ground forces, and this could really be a problem. He is building that creep colony now, and it looks like that creep colony will probably go down before it can turn into a sunken. Obviously, those 4 Marines and that SCV pouring into it, and I really think that. He's got 4 more Marines, so he's got a total of 8 Marines coming. I really think Shine is in a bit of trouble. Oh, and that bunker going down, so a sort of a pseudo bunker rush, not quite a rush, but just seeing that advantage and going for it. And he hasn't lost a single, or he lost one Marine, and this is really quite disastrous. If that bunker is up, and oh god, this is, I think, GG. I'm gonna have to call it. Yeah, medics coming 5-ats. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it now. This is GG. I really wasn't expecting this on a 4-player map. I think that Shine was a bit complacent with his scouting. He let that Overlord. Yeah, GG. He let that Overlord go, but he wasn't able to scout quickly enough that, and he didn't really have many Zerglings on the ground. We saw that in the last game against 5-at Hero. He didn't have many Zerglings at the start, but he was able to transition into Mutalisks. He wasn't able to do that this time, and he really was caught out, and Miracle was able to just roll in, sort of waltz in with a handful of Marines, no medics, no 5-ats, and sort of just go right through the front door, which was left open, and just start shooting everything up. It was good play by Miracle though. He saw that there was an opening, and he took advantage of that opening. And yeah, kudos to Miracle for such a short game. Thanks for listening. If you haven't checked out Zan101's account yet, again, I strongly recommend you should. And also, before I forget, Happy Easter to everyone. It's a bit late, but I forgot to mention it in the last round. So Happy Easter.